AIM has started its legacy as a pioneer business school in Asia. It was founded in 1968 by Harvard Business School Advisory Group, academicians, and prominent business leaders. As the first school in Southeast Asia to receive the AACHB accreditation in 2004, AIM has set the standards for the new generation of leaders, managers, entrepreneurs, and innovators who are ready to make an impact on society. Our graduates are leaders who inspire and transform their industries. Becoming a student of AIM is the first step to creating a legacy as a leader. The Institute carries on its legacy through its 4 esteemed schools, each with its own focus. AIM has established 4 schools to cater to the ever-changing needs of the Asian market.
We believe that the right training and development of leadership skills are important in today's business context and environment. At SEAL, we offer programs that aim to produce professional, entrepreneurial, and socially responsible business and development leaders. We provide results-oriented courses that are designed to broaden the skills and competencies of leaders so they can contribute to organizational growth and success and achieve personal career advancement.
For almost 55 years, AIM has been offering graduate programs designed for professionals who seek to enhance their craft and leadership skills. In 2023, the Institute will start its first undergraduate program geared towards setting the path for young, resolute, business-minded, and tech-savvy students on their way to becoming trailblazers. By covering the management skills and knowledge needed from the start to finish, AIM's undergraduate and graduate programs are taught in an environment most conducive to learning to shape the leaders of tomorrow. An engaging learning environment can make all the difference in students' performance and motivation. That's why AIM provides a modern and immersive setting to help future business leaders achieve their full potential. By continuously transforming our campus, we keep up with the evolving industries and use modern technologies to teach our students. The AIM Conference Center, the case rooms, and the Aboitiz Tech Space are equipped with multiple large LED screens for deeply engaging teaching and learning modality. Each space is also furnished with the latest technology to make the communication between the professors and students truly interactive. Our campus also has meeting rooms where students can convene, share ideas, and form lifelong partnerships with one another. AIM's multinational population also approximates a global atmosphere on campus. Our community engages in an open exchange of ideas and experience with the people from various cultures and industries. This type of learning environment shapes well-rounded and globally competent professionals. Our professors hail from different corners of the world. With their diverse backgrounds, they offer students a broad outlook and knowledge. The Institute also provides international academic networks and programs to open a world of opportunities and connections for our future leaders and managers. By nurturing students in an engaging and multicultural learning environment, they are prepared to create their own legacy. AIM continues to raise the standards of leadership. Through our rigorous programs, immersive learning environment, and world-class professors, our graduates are poised to lead, inspire, and transform industries. As a living proof of Institute excellent education, our alumni carry on AIM's legacy through their own success stories.
After immersing in an engaging learning environment, I'm confident that I can lead with passion, inspire lifelong change, and transform organizations from both public and private sectors.
So yes, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the pre-program information webinar on Chief Data and Information Technology Officer Program by Asian Institute of Management. So yes, this is our webinar agenda for today. We'll be discussing about a speaker, AIM Advantage, program details, who's this program for, learning outcomes, curriculum, program highlights, certification, about Emeritus, then we'll end with a Q&A and also next steps. This is the speaker for our webinar. This is Professor Alberto G. Mateo Jr. He's the head School of Education, Executive Education and Lifelong Learning. Mr. Alberto G. Mateo Jr. is the head School of Executive Education and Lifelong Learning at Asian Institute of Management. His expertise lies in general management, sales and marketing, business development, corporate finance, and also human resource management, with research interests in leadership, small and medium businesses as well. Hello, Professor.
Hello, thank you very much for that kind introduction. So, good morning again, everyone, and welcome to our information session on our program on the Chief Data Information Officer program. Okay, so basically, before we start, as you've seen in our video, all right, opening video, the Asian Institute of Management is one of the premier schools, business schools in the Philippines, and our history spans for almost 50 years already. All right, and we are number one in the Philippines in the area of business management, as well as because majority of our master's programs are really ranked globally. And then our executive education is also number one in the Philippines and number one in Asia for 2024. So basically, what we have done is develop a program that will cater for the modern chief data and information officer around the Philippines, all right, so that we can provide them industry-relevant global standards so that you'll know how to manage, for example, the function, drive innovation, and of course, become a good business partner, all right, with your respective counterparts, in the organization. So basically, this will be a 28-week program wherein you're going to have about one session, live session with the faculty and industry experts in IT, in leadership, and all of those necessary things that you need to do in order for you to manage your role as CIO holistically. All right. So what we require is a current position, all right, with minimum managerial years of experience of maybe about 10 years. And of course, any bachelor's degree or diploma program in the past. Okay, and of course, the tuition fee for this is $6,000 for the 28-week period. So who is this program for? So as I mentioned a while ago, these are basically intended to cater for leaders in the technology sector, those people who would like to become CIO someday, who those already in the CIO role today, who are managing data, infrastructure, maybe support systems, application development, and the like. And we really wanted you to embrace because of the fast changes that are happening because of digital transformation, we would like to help you steer and drive your organization according to these many factors that are affecting already the way you do your function as IT. All right, so we intend to have senior professionals who are really driving technology options for your organization. Basically, you are in a position to evaluate opportunities, to drive innovation, maybe to drive automation, use of AI, and all of that, so that you'll now be able to now implement different practices that can be very useful in order for your organization to be very competitive. All right, so basically this program is good for mid to senior professionals who have more or less a relatively longer period of experience, so that we will enhance the way your experience through management education. So in a nutshell, if your role is in the CIO role, CTO role, maybe a vice president, deputy vice president, head of IT, sometimes IT manager, and all of that, as director for IT, because different companies call it differently, right? And we don't want this to be boxed in according to titles, but more or less you can get an idea that if you're managing the technology side, all right, of your business, whether you are a small business, a medium business, a large enterprise, a family business, and the like, and you're in charge of all of these technology-based services and applications, then program will be right for you. So what we wanted to achieve during this time is to be able to, of course, for IT to contribute to the long-term profitable growth of the organization. Basically, we really wanted to make sure that IT becomes the center of a competitiveness for a lot of organization. Because gone are the days that companies will be successful on the merits of their products and services alone, right? So we have to, in the digital area or era, we have to ensure that the company is really in the forefront of adapting all of these things, that how to access customers, how to actually make the customer journey better, how the processes are very streamlined, and the like, and the use of a lot of these recent technologies in order for the organization to be very productive. And then we'll do a lot of newer ways of doing project management like Agile and Scrum, because in the age of prototyping, right? It is best for you to be able to execute some of these in phases, so that you can unleash the potential of those technologies at a much faster rate of execution. All right, and of course, definitely you'll be always in the lookout for opportunities on how to make your workforce very productive, very efficient. Your systems are very responsive to the needs of the customers through these technology-based initiatives and solutions. And of course, in the end, manage the different risks associated with technology. Given that cybersecurity threats are actually very aggressive. All right, as many companies develop a lot of their applications online. All right. So with that, this program will be divided into several pillars. All right, so that you'll now be able to make your journey, lifelong journey to the CIO role, very holistic. All right, because we don't want to just focus on technology. We just don't want you to focus on technical things. We really want you to incorporate the different facets of management that is necessary for a CIO or the head of IT to be very successful in their respective organization. So that's why in pillar number 1, we will start with leadership and strategy. Because we really have to understand the evolving role of CIO, because for example, as you've heard in my background, I used to be a support person, right? So I was managing finance, I was managing HR, administration, and the like. So over the years, those roles would evolve, all right, through time. All right, and sometimes, for example, my CFO role had a very strong seat at the table. So now, CIO are also in that evolution, all right? That because of the reliance of the many businesses to technology, then the CIO must actually be able to be a co-equal in the leadership table. All right, that's why we want to give you a snapshot of the evolving role and expectations of CIO and the things that you need to transition in order for you to really work with the different C-suites, whether they are your CEOs, your CFOs, your chief marketing, and the like, so that all of these people will see you as an equal partner, in the leadership team. And then from that particular module, we will now segue to the digital transformation strategy. Again, different companies are in different stages of development and adoption as far as transformation of digital technology is concerned. So how do you now navigate through such development, depending on where you are in that particular execution stage? And from there, we will lead to digital culture and transformation, because, for example, based on many cases and applications that we have seen, based on the company experience, many technological digital transformation is not executed very well, primarily because of the resistance, and a lot of BAU mindset, business as usual mindset by either the owners, company, by the management, maybe the employees, the workforce, and the like. So it's not a very easy task for the CIO to drive all of these technological changes if you don't manage the culture and change management part of it. All right. That's why we also had that in module 5, no, wherein all of you will be provided with opportunity to know what is a good process for you to adopt in order for you to get the buy-in of many of your stakeholders even before you even develop that roadmap, no, for digital transformation. And then situational leadership is also going to be very important, no? Because definitely the different departments, different businesses, different business units, different subsidiaries that you might be supporting have different contexts, no, of business, the people, readiness, and the like. So that's why in module 4, we would like to have you to have an opportunity for you to embrace, no, very flexible and agile leadership, so that you can address, no, different contextual situations, no, as you mature and become a CIO in your career. Okay, and of course, lastly, we will do some decision techniques, making techniques for IT leaders, because definitely aside from financial numbers, there are many factors, no, in terms of supply chain, maybe your suppliers, your vendors. How do you now make sure that all of these investments that you're making in IT infrastructure is grounded, no, on solid decision framework. All right, so that will now be the ending of pillar number 1. And then pillar number 2, as I mentioned, because of the many failures of innovation, no, that happen in many companies around the world, then it is best for CIO to actually test and develop a lot of these prototypes, a lot of pilot tests in a very agile environment. All right. So that's why we would like to start pillar number 2 with strategic project management, because it's not about just making a checklist, preparing Gantt charts, implementation plans, and the like. No, you have to be very strategic on how to do it. All right. And we will incorporate the process of Agile and Scrum in order for you to be able to manage all of those deliverables in a very coherent manner, and of course very incorporating speed to market, while being able to now get bites and pieces, no, of improvements as you go along the way, rather than wait for the final design to happen in maybe 1 year, 2 years, no, and maybe the environment has changed already, and you might be missing the opportunity already, no, if you take a long period of time to actually implement the innovation that you wanted to do. So open innovation is all about partnering with others, because majority of the time, the reason why many companies are also having a slower adoption of digital transformation is because you wanted to always do it on your own. All right. So open innovation will allow you to get a framework on how to partner with experts, so that you'll be able to now rely on your core competence as a team, and own the process, own the business applications, no. But while the other portions is actually, of course, through your partner, no. And necessarily because of that, then vendor management and outsourcing is a very critical topic that you wanted to do, because if you really do concentrate on your core competency and then rely on your, or partner with other organizations outside, then managing them, right, and managing the relationship, managing the deliverables, managing expectations, the KPI, and of course some of these contractual obligations will have to be managed very well. Okay, so that's how we will end pillar number 2. And then now in pillar number 3, definitely this is now where we're now going to now go to the exciting technology side, no? Wherein we will start with futures thinking, no, as applied to IT. So the reason why we always wanted to have futures thinking, no? By the way, futures thinking is always with an S, no? That is the correct noun format, no, for this model, no? Because majority of the time, the reason why technology is not unleashing the potential for any company, because a lot of us are actually just copying, no? We're not actually setting a trend. We are actually implementing whatever is becoming a, and that one will not, maybe, while it is actually going to still be valuable for the company, but it will not really unleash and put the company into a very superior advantageous position in the market. So in order for you to be able to now develop, the roadmap for digital transformation that is going to make a unique value proposition, then having an imagination of the future, all right, will be the best thing, right? So that's why in here we will introduce you to that mental model and a framework on how to incorporate a lot of these things that are here, and then project how it's going to be like in the future, and then backcast it to current time so that you will know how to bridge the current time to the future time. Okay, so that will be that, so that you will not be in the mode of copying, no? You will be in the mode of setting trends and leading technology innovation in your respective industries. All right, and with that, then now all of these different technological assets, for example, and the platforms will be discussed in module 12, 13, and 14, wherein we're going to now talk about the different innovation that is happening in different industries and its applications, the use of AI, machine learning, and how you can practically use them. All right. And of course, how to create that digital ecosystem, no, as interface with your online persona, primarily if you have e-commerce platform. So pillar 3 will be about the innovation piece of it. All right. And then from there, we will now segue to now. So after you do innovation, we will now do operations management, no? Because definitely a lot of the pressure maybe that is happening within IT space, diba? So whenever you implement a system, you do not get a thank you, right? Sometimes that's our role, right? And the like. No, but then again, when things go down, when your servers go down, when applications are not useful or down, are not working, not functioning, then the IT is put in a position that all of a sudden everybody, gets the ire of that particular situation. So that's why IT operations will have to be very managed very well. All right. So hence, we have devised a different courses and topics in order for you to ensure that your operations are tightly and efficiently managed. No? So module 15 will be data strategy and management, because some of these fallout, no, are emanating because data and sharing between applications and the like are not actually seamlessly mapped. All right, so that's why agile and development operations is also very important, because sometimes you will have to do a bit of applications development internally. So how you now do that? Okay, and systems and processes will have to be automated through robotics. A lot of these, you know, simple coding automation that can actually help you if implement certain efficiencies, all right, in the system. And of course, in the end, how do you now definitely there will be a lot of opportunity for you to have this, and you will have to figure out how to now prioritize, no, some of these IT investments, because uh, you know capital is not unlimited in any corporation, all right, or in any company. So hence, you have to be able to communicate a story, all right, through your financials to management, that why such investment is needed, and the growth of such investment will be made, no, in the coming year or in the next coming years, all right. And of course, how you now manage the IT performance or KPIs in a dashboard, all right, and what will be a very good metric to use, no, based on industry standards around the world that you can adopt. All right, so that's how we're going to end pillar number 4. And then in pillar number 5, definitely we will going to talk about the different risk and risk associated with technology. All right, and how you govern a lot of these newer, because of the explosion of data, explosion of different exposure of different applications, maybe that interfaces externally. So you have to really manage the entire architecture of your information. No? So that's why we will start with that, and then identify the different risk exposure for you based on those current and forthcoming type of programs. No, because cybersecurity is definitely a threat that is a major concern by a lot of people. So while digital transformation can really unleash a lot of potential, the downside to that is that now you are more becoming more vulnerable, no? Because all of these can be attacked, no, by unscrupulous people, no, who have ill intention, no, in actually challenging your security setup, no. That's why you will have to think about different strategy in terms of computing, whether you have to do it on premise or using the cloud services, no, understanding the pros and cons of doing that in terms of investment, in terms of access, in terms of security. All right. And then from there, we will now end almost this portion on business continuity and resilience, because definitely, as I mentioned, you don't want to be having a situation then the entire system is down, the business is not operating, and you will be getting the ire of all the business people, right? So making sure that you have, redundancies in place, no, in order for you to manage business continuity and resilient IT infrastructure, no, is going to be very good. And then in the end, because you'll be developing a lot of different things, it will be very good for you to understand basic intellectual property, no? Because some of these will be maybe co-developed with an external partner, maybe you'll be developing it your own, and the like. So it will be very good for you to also understand how to protect such intellectual property development you will be doing. All right. And in the end, after those 5 weeks that we have, all right, then you're going to now go through a capstone project. All right. So we're in, each of you will, when you enroll in the program, you'll be able to apply, for example, some of these learnings to your organization. You'll be able to develop a plan, how to, some sort of a digital strategy and the like, so that you'll be able to have a tangible output. No, you will not just be attending sessions, but essentially you'll be able to develop a model and a plan, strategic plan, in order for your IT operations to be very effective. All right. So in summary, all right, you'll be going through with us, right, 28 weeks of immersive learning, right, coming from today all the way to your capstone. All right, so all of this will be done on a live, 100% live session. All right, with renowned AIM faculty, technical side, innovation side, because we do have 12 master's programs, no, and all of our faculty are also teaching in there. Okay, so we will be able to connect with our alumni network. All right, because after this program, you'll be automatic. Once you complete the program and pass the course, no, you'll be able to now become an alumni, no, of AIM. So, and then you have an opportunity to network and get to know other people as well, no, from there. So all of these things are going to be good learning journey for you, because you will not only learn from the faculty, you also learn from your co-participants, no, who are also IT leaders like you. All right, so that's the beauty of attending a program like this. So again, after you have successfully completed the program, then you will get a certificate of completion, and then you will now be an alumni, admitted alumni of AIM. All right, so let me turn you back on to our host, all right, in order for him to talk about Emeritus. Okay, so Niraj?
Yes, Professor. Hello.
Yes, if you can talk about
For sure.
yes.
For sure. Yes. So this is about Emeritus. So we are the ranked #1 edutech company in the world at this moment. We are in partners with the best universities in the world to create online courses. Asian Institute of Management has collaborated with Emeritus to create online courses as well. So Emeritus has served over 250,000 students across the world. So yes, now time is for the Q&As. Please feel free to drop your questions on the chat box. So yes, we have the first question. Is there a definite schedule already for weekly courses? Yes, okay. So the weekly courses as of now would be happening on Saturdays from 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Manila time. Ronnie? I mean, what's the days and time? It'll be on Saturdays mostly. Yeah. Saturdays 2:30 to 5 p.m. Manila time. That's afternoon, evening time. Yeah.
Yeah, hi Vivek.
Sure.
Just to for correction, it will be
Okay.
10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
10 a.m. to
starting.
1 p.m. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
10
you.
a.m. to 1 p.m. Manila time. Okay. Thank you.
I think there's a question in the chat box regarding tuition fee installment payments. Yes, I think there will be an opportunity. So the get in an enrollment coordinator will get in touch with you. All right, Bernard, na for all the options, no, that we have. So maybe if some people from Emeritus can actually get in touch with Bernard, no, for his details so that you can address his questions on payment installment options. Okay, and as Jonah mentioned in the chat box, okay, so classes will be between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. All right, because we really wanted to make sure that this is conducive for all those people who are very busy. No? So based on our prior programs that we run for AIM, whenever we are running programs during daytime and weekday for IT people, it's very hard, no, because again the day-to-day grind, no, and the battle for operations, a lot of these issues that are happening are always during weekdays. No? So we really made this tailor fit for busy IT executives, all right, like you. So that's why we have selected a Saturday morning, all right. So that you still have your weekend, but you'll be able to invest in yourself, no, maybe in the morning of Saturday. Okay, and as mentioned by Sec, the class will start on September 28th. Ah, sorry. There's a question. So, Jonah, can you clarify that? Is the class starting September 28th or October 5th?
Yes, Prof. The official live session will start on October 12, 2024. So the orientation will be on October 3. Thank you.
So the orientation will be different from the class itself. No? So during the orientation, we will give all the opportunity for all the enrollees, no, because not everybody, not all enrolled participants actually attended an information session like this. So we will be having an onboarding of all participants. All right, that will be what you call that will be on October 3. All right, and then actual live classes will starting October 12 and every Saturday thereafter.
I guess there's one more question. Sech is asking, will you be able to share the calendar where we can see on-site campus immersion?
Yes, we'll do that. Okay, so maybe Jonah will have that portion to be sent to participants.
For sure. So Sech, you will be getting the information via the university, like what exact calendar date it would be in which we'd be having the on-site campus immersion. We have one more question from Christine. She's asking if AIM Makati has a library, or does she have the access to library even when we are enrolled as an online course?
Yes, and then you will you can have access to our library as well as but we do have already an online an access. All right, so you don't have to go to physically, because the physical library of AIM has been converted to an online format. No, so there are not many books anymore. No, so majority of our materials have been digitized and then now they are available online. So as a student of this program, you'll get access to our EBSCO, which is a part and parcel of our Knowledge Resource Center. So we will provide you with that if you still further need to research on different things. No? But during the time that the professors will be with you, so all materials, all case studies, all articles will be given to you, and then it will be posted on your learning management system in Canvas. All right, it's an Emeritus platform wherein it will be a repository of all of your reading materials, case studies, assignments. You will also be submitting your different activities there, and of course all of the slides of the professor will also be loaded there. All right, so for your reference. But if you need to research further, definitely you will get access to our Knowledge Resource Center online. Okay. Okay, so ayan. So I think there are a lot of questions regarding schedules, Jonah. So maybe what we can do is if you can actually post to them the calendar, that will be good. Okay, so the live session will be on Saturday, April 26, 2025. So yes, all of those holidays, for example, Holy Week, definitely during Christmas time, all of those Saturdays have been removed, all right, from classes because we know that those are religious activities that we need to, attend to, right, as a country. So we no, don't worry, all of those have been incorporated, no, in plotting all the schedules for these classes. Alvin, if you can, if I know your hand is raised, so would you want to type your question or would you? I'm not so sure whether we can unmute participants.
Alvin, you can write your question on the Q&A board. We'll be happy to answer your question.
All right. So during the orientation, we will also providing you the faculty will be teaching, but majority of them are also ex-CIOs in their respective areas. No, they are very technical experts and the like. But of course, the other management courses will be coming from our pool of MBA professors. All right, so you have an advantage of getting both technical experts from the industry as well as all of those who have been teaching all of these frameworks, no, for our management uh, um, courses, all right, in our master programs. No? So that will be the best of both worlds. Okay, so that's a good question, Ronnie. No? So information like this, a session like this is always in a webinar format. No? But in a live session, it's different. All right, so it will be a live class. So meaning you will be able to ask professors, there will be recitations, they will ask you, there'll be different activities, there'll be case studies, there'll be group sessions. So they can send you to breakout group sessions via Zoom and the like. So those are the things that different, no? But because this is an information session, so we just wanted to ask and focus on questions in order for you to have all the information that you need in order for you to consider enrolling in the program. Yes, we yes. So live classes are not like this. No? So classes will just be like an online class, no? Meaning the professor will be showing slides and then you can interrupt him, raise your hand, and they will answer the question. They will give you a time to discuss with your learning teammates. They will send you to breakout rooms to share your thoughts about cases, examples, and the like, and some activities that is needed for the program. Yes, and then of course, because it's actually a live session, we encourage all of the participants to keep their video on, all right, during classes. All right, so I hope you're all satisfied with the information that we have provided to you. All right, so let us know if there are any other information that you think you need in order for you to assess your interest in joining us. No? So this has been a very good program that we've had. This is already our third batch for the CIO program, and hopefully we can actually meet you. All right, on our first day. All right, on October. Is it 3? Jonah, for the orientation,
Hi, Prof.
right?
October 3, Prof. Yes, Prof.
Yeah, yeah. So October 3. What time is the orientation?
7 to 8 p.m. Prof.
All right, so 7 to 8 p.m. And then our official class time starts on October 12 from 10 o'clock to 1 p.m.
Yes, Prof. Correct.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. Sure. Yes. So hopefully we will be able to see you in our orientation. So if you need any help, assistance, by all means, our enrollment coordinators will actually help you address some of the questions with respect to enrollment, the tuition, the payments, options, and the like. And then once you are enrolled, then you'll be able to receive all this information already. And I think Jonah has already provided the email address, right, in the chat box, no, as well as the contact number. So feel free to get in touch with our enrollment. And there's also already an application link in the chat box so that you can click that, and then you can just save it. All right, and then make the final decision. All right, before that time. All right. So I hope this was very meaningful for everyone. So again, thank you very much for joining us today. All right. And hopefully we'll be able to see you, all right, in our Chief Data and Information Technology Officer program. All right. So thank you for attending. So we'll just show our final video before you go.
Thank you, everyone. Happy weekend.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
team.
Jonah.
Bye-bye.